Well, I think we're live. I think we're live. Anybody out there? Well, I guess the proper way is to say, right.
Did a sweat go down my ball?
Nobody's in here yet, but I guess the proper way to start an episode is, hey, it's Auntie Corell.
It's Auntie Dwan.
She forgot her lines. And it's Auntie Jarrell.
Love it. And if my Wi-Fi is a little crunchy, I'm still in Mexico, so hopefully it's all right.
We didn't get the celebration memo, so
I barely got the memo myself. Oh well, happy 4th anniversary, ladies.
Ladies, girls, happy anniversary, babies. I can't even believe it's been 4 years.
It's
I say maybe a good 2. Like maybe a good 2. Like right. I feel like we had 2 years.
I agree.
Honey.
Time goes like that, man.
And I know we say it every anniversary though, but like literally like beginning this feels like this past January. It doesn't feel like it was that long ago when we were first figuring out, even just the name of the podcast, girl. And
it's funny. And it's funny that I'm down here in PV right now because I remember like getting married down here, and we had like recently earlier that year had started the podcast. But I even remember just moments of the podcast down there as well, getting ready for the wedding and making sure we had episodes before that and all that stuff. And Dewan and I were like filming like little IG stories and stuff down here. So it's just like you said, it's weird to think 4 years later, we still out here, bitch.
I'm just thankful y'all ain't got sick of me yet.
Girl, I'm glad we haven't got sick of all of each other's. Because we've all had moments. And Dewan, like, are you on your, and maybe it's just me because of my country Wi-Fi here in Mexico, are you on your normal Wi-Fi? You look a little more blurry than normal, but if so, it might be me.
Why are you so blurry?
I look crystal clear.
Not over here, girl.
Not white refrigerator.
No, let's go find you a home. Well, community, thank you for rocking with us for 4 years. Thank you for not getting sick of us in 4 years. Because I mean, we just be us, and so some people like us, some people don't, but it is what it is.
Hey, yeah, I'm seeing so many lovely people in the chat. Like, oh, hey everybody.
Oh, yeah, and I always forget that. Hey, boo. So I had to kick my husband out the room. I was like, we got to record, boo. And he's like, well, I'm glad you're going to be too loud anyway. I know that's right. Hey, what's up, Pop-Up Productions? That's the Set It Off Atlanta crew. Hey, thank you for letting me moderate the reunion. That was a blast. And if you haven't watched that, it's here on YouTube. So the first 2 episodes are already out. I think the 3rd episode of the reunion is out tomorrow on Thursday. So let's see here. These wigs are everything. I went with the kitty cat wig, the turf lady wig that thinks she thought she was doing something and put some blue in her hair.
Literally, all you missing is the little church lady hat. That's all you missing.
Right.
That's all you missing.
Like, yes.
And some dangly earrings, honey, because you are giving Auntie Carisha.
Yes. She went down to Mexico and thought she was doing something.
Girl, look, sitting on Saturday and saved on Sunday. Okay, that's what
not taking the mega bus to Mexico.
Honey. Not the mega bus. I'm done.
Your church friends.
Honey, that's a word. But I had to pet that little kitty cat in the suitcase. The rest wasn't, the bundles weren't fitting in there like I wanted. So I was like, you know what? Come on, little kitty cat. You ain't got no mom.
Let's go, little kitty cat.
Oh man, and I love this is my favorite. This is one of my favorite wigs on Dewan. I love when he does that little bob moment, or like little short. I don't even know what to call that kind of cut. What is that kind of cut, Dewan?
Fresh.
Nah. It is.
You're right.
It is like it's coming out of my scalp, honey. Like,
period. And then that's the classic blind moment for Jarrell right there. Exactly. So if y'all ain't watching this, y'all gotta rewatch this on YouTube if you're catching this episode after the fact of the live. Let's see here. Hey, what's up, Z? Thank you, boo.
Hey, Z.
Happy anniversary.
I saw you on those Peloton bikes.
He be giving body yaddy. Thank you, Kaylee.
Hey, bestie. I miss you so much. Thanks for joining. That's my sis. And Brandon, Miss Jackson.
Hey,
look, I'm still trying to get down to Nashville to see her singing because she has been doing the damn thing down in Nashville, girl. I need to get down there.
And by the way, Bob, we're speaking on Brandon. He's putting efforts into doing an album. Mm-hmm. So go to what's his IG? It's like BJax something. Let me spit it out there. Let's help a brother
put it
out.
In the chat too, so we can shout out your Instagram. So you know.
Yes, put it in the chat. That way, y'all can go out there and support his album. He's trying to put together an album, and he'd be out there singing. So help him out, please.
She be letting them have it.
Right. Hey, what's up, Gayish? Hey, Booze.
Hey.
I have Booze over there at Gayish. We have some stuff. Maybe this is a teaser, but we got some stuff coming up soon with Gayish. So
yeah,
put that out there now.
Collab going on.
Ow.
Which is so funny. Like ever since we, when we were doing like the group podcast together. I forgot all about it. Have a nice day. Yeah, that was so cute. Like I had rarely seen them. Now I'll be running to them left and right. Like now I actually see them in Seattle. I'm like,
hey, really?
Yes.
It only took 3.5 years.
Man, it took a whole ass pandemic.
Right. That
to be intentional out in these streets.
Yeah. A word. And hopefully everybody has their wigs on there. And so here, for the community that's listening after the fact, it's at BEJAXX for Brandon Jackson's GoFundMe, or at least his IG page, to kind of help him out and help fund that album. We want to hear it. So, and once you drop that album, come back on the podcast, boo.
Yes, ma'am.
What she needs to do is holla at Miss Adele that she's saying fo and be like, I was on the news. And you inspired me, etc. Go what you gotta do, but make sure Miss Adele see that.
Get that feature.
Look.
So Chino, hey boo. Chino said, "Congrats and happy anniversary, Booze." Thank you, love. Thank you. Okay, Gage. Don't you know we the three not to play with. Tease me, okay? Now,
no, ma'am.
We ain't the ones. But no, let me show.
Hold on. Let me take this shirt off.
Right. I mean, I'm still sitting here in this Speedo. I'm pulling a Jarrell.
You're gonna be stuck to that chair by the end of the podcast, honey.
Let me tell you, it's gonna sound like Velcro getting up.
She's gonna be like, I'm gonna have to change these before I go outside.
That's a word. That is a word. Oh, look who's here.
Hey,
what's up, Rashad? Hey. Thank you. Rashad said, "Love y'all. Congrats on 4 years." We appreciate that, boo.
Thank you.
And Rashad over there is serving body yaddy too. And Chino. Everybody's serving body yaddy.
I'm giving the body I got.
Honey, PB's getting the body that I got right now.
I know you ain't talking, bitch. I see you in that Speedo, bitch.
Yeah, I mean, animal print. I said, just a little raw.
It was raw and all right, bitch. I said, this isn't on a close friends post. This is for everybody.
I mean, it is what it is.
Look, she started out with that little teaser about 1.5 years ago. We're putting her booty cheeks out there just in a green circle. And now all of a sudden she goes like, I'm going to just let everybody see what's going on.
Just let everybody see what we're going to. Yeah, anyway. Oh, Smithy. What's up, Smithy? Happy anniversary, ladies. Thank you, boo. We appreciate it. We appreciate that.
I'm going to have to hit
Smithy up the next time I go to DC.
I'm gonna have to do that.
Definitely. Yeah, Smithy got to hang with Corey and I in Philly a couple of weekends ago, and had some beverages. Several beverages. So that was fun.
Ooh. That was fun. Speaking of beverages, last week we had Jarvis on the podcast. Remember?
We did. That was a great episode.
And he was in New York this weekend. And he was in New York this weekend. So we got girl. We got together for brunch. I met up with Marco and Tony from Relationship.
Oh, hey,
Podcast.
Marco and Tony.
Yeah.
Yes. So we had a little kiki, and then we met up with Jarvis, and all I had to eat was a half of a burger and a handful of French fries, and I probably had
the end
7 Hendrix and tonics.
Girl.
Honey, I didn't even remember getting home. I woke up in the morning like, is today Sunday? Is today Sunday? Oh, wait, it's Monday? And I got to go to work in a couple of hours? Did not remember getting home at all.
Shut up.
Damn.
Gone.
She had a good time. A good time.
Sunday, Monday for real.
We had fun.
Okay,
yes, man.
Plus
it was 90 degrees.
Or I'll leave to go to fucking Mexico, and it's hotter back home than it is down here.
It was 90 degrees, and the thoughts were out thoughting, and the legs were popping, and it was just a good time.
There's nothing better than those first warm days.
So let me find out that Tony and Mark be getting you messed up though, because I'm meeting them the last day in Paris. They're not about to have me missing my flight. So thank you for telling me, because now I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna have to have a limit.
That part.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're not cutting loose with your friends, who you cutting loose with?
I got a flight to get back the next day.
And that flight is all you got to do is get on the plane. That's it. And then you can sleep the whole rest of the way.
You just said you don't even know how you get home. You just said you don't even know how you get home. How am I gonna get to the plane if you don't even know how you got home?
But I got home.
Joe gonna be like, where the hell my phone? Where the hell my phone? How I'm supposed to get home?
Now what's gonna happen is Fizz is gonna check in at the airport by himself and be like, he'll figure it out.
He'll a grown lady. That is a true statement. Okay, we have a couple more to pop on here. Hey, Dom, what's up? Dom's the day one.
OG.
Happy anniversary, Aunties.
Hey, boo.
Hey, Dom. Thank you for hopping in. Jackie. Hey, what's up, Miss Jackie? I gotta call her Miss Jackie. She a grown lady. She's like, put some respect on my name. Thank you, boo. She said, hey, congratulations. Happy anniversary, Aunties. We appreciate that. Thank you. And sorry if you hear some noises out here. They doing construction literally next door to this hotel, which Corey was not happy about, by the way.
That is the worst. But, I don't even understand why they even let people in the units where they're doing construction. Like, it makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah. They said we're gonna get this money nonetheless.
I'm trying to remember. Was that PV or was that Cancun? I'm trying to remember. It was one of them places, and I remember at 4:00 in the goddamn morning, they had these goddamn roosters that were doing the cockle-doodle-doos in the morning, right next to the goddamn resort. Right.
Damn. They ain't had no KFC near.
I'm done with you.
Oh God, let's see what Shade Smithy giving us today here. He said, child shark gonna have you hemmed up in Paris. I'm driving, so I can't pop in with my Gilda on. Curl wig is serving in the name of Tasha 2006. Shut up. You right though.
Not a single eye detected.
There's none. Nope. Oh Lord. Well, I've kind of been MIA in a lot of stuff that's been going on, but I did see the last few days here in pop culture that a lot of people are mad at this Love is Blind reunion. And I know y'all like stands of that show. Y'all been watching? Did y'all watch it?
I did watch it. I did.
Yes.
I watched it.
Was it as bad as folks are saying?
Horrible.
It honestly, it was a horrible. First of all, Vanessa was a horrible host. Like she just
what made her bad?
She just like the questions that she was asking weren't the best questions to ask based on the season, you know.
She was acting like a fan. She was acting like a fan. She was asking questions like a fan. And she girl fanned out on every single one of them girls and grilled all the guys. And the reality of it is that all of the girls were the villains this season. Well, not all, but all the villains were women.
Except for Tiffany. Way. Tiffany was the only one that wasn't.
Right, but all the villains were women.
Were the women.
The villains were women.
1,000%. I mean, there was
Kwame wasn't great, but in terms of being a villain, and they all got off scot-free. And I just can't believe. I'm not going to go too deep in it because I'm already getting in my feelings.
Get in them, girl. Get in them and stay there.
Especially on this anniversary, girl.
Oh my God. What was Nick Lachey there for? What was he? He added no value whatsoever. None.
No. And
I didn't
even have any of the issues.
Season 4, right?
Yeah.
Have they always been this bad, or this was just like the straw that brought the camel's back?
I just think this was this season. This bunch of contestants, or whatever you want to call them, weren't really good. Yeah. But to be fair, okay, that's Seattle for you.
Drag it.
Let me tell you. The thing is, and I'm not in these Seattle streets, but if all of my friends are saying that the dating pool in Seattle sucks, and then they leave Seattle and they actually go and find people, the show was just the nail in the coffin. I was like, oh, so y'all for real.
I feel like there were two problems with the show and then the finale. I feel like the angle that they took with the show was, instead of focusing on people that are actually trying to find relationships, which was the anchor of this particular show, you know, they were focusing on people who were acting for the cameras. And so it felt more like reality TV, you know, like Real Housewives, let's catch everybody fighting and being, you know, horrible, whatever. Yeah. And that's not why people watch that show. There are plenty of shows that are out there that give you that kind of energy, and people watch Love is Blind because they want to see those couples that actually are focused on trying to find somebody and not focused on the physical and focus on the emotional connection. So that's number one. Number two, the finale was fucked up because they tried to do it live and messed that up. And then they didn't have a backup, and they didn't have a backup plan. So when they actually ended up doing the episode, I don't know who was producing it, but like there were no like packages prepared really of like what was going on during the season. There was no real, like, you know how like when if you watch reality shows and whatnot, if you ask a question and somebody doesn't get the words out right, they'll have them do it again. And you see the edited version so that it feels cohesive. There were so many awkward, long pauses when people were answering questions and trying to think of what they were going to say. And it felt like, and let me just say it was 90 minutes long of what was supposed to be a live production. That's a long ass time for you to be sitting up there trying to draw out some scenarios where really the main conversation should have been with Jackie and why she wasn't even there in the first place.
Ooh. Okay.
I like what Taylor said here, which is they need to get Andy Cohen to host, and they'll be good. Let me tell you, they just need to, I think if they have a better moderator, someone who can keep the flow going and get them asking or answering questions like in the flow and stuff like that. 1,000%.
Get your aunties. We're available.
But you know who I
would. We will dig in that ass.
Right. But you know who I would love to see though? The first couple, with the interracial couple. Oh damn!
Yes.
Why am I blanking on their name? God damn it! What is there?
I know exactly what you're talking about, and
we were just talking about the husband. We were just talking about the husband in the group chat.
Nick,
like
no,
Sam.
It's Cameron.
Cameron, yes, Cameron and
Cam
and
what is her name?
The only one I pay attention to is Cameron.
And the wife.
So, I'm sorry.
And the wife. Damn. This is a gay podcast.
Cameron, fine ass. But they would be cute. I think it would honestly be cute to have a couple who is also from Love and Blind, and one of the original ones too at that. That's actually been doing really well. Like, I love seeing them together. They look perfect for each other. You can tell that this was like, because they were the first part of the first season, the experiment was successful. And it's because of them that like they're going to continue to do more seasons, because something real can actually come of it. And they are a good example. So I think they would be really good at asking some of those questions, because they've been on both sides. You know, they've been through it, and now they actually are in it, and they got the whole life together. So I don't know. Nick and Vanessa don't need that.
The worst.
It was. It was.
He said Vanessa kept talking about babies, not cute, hated her, chopped, 0 stars.
She was doing the most. And then she tried to give some one-liners too. They were not hidden at all whatsoever. No.
Brandon said Netflix ought to give folks a refund and let them ship passwords after this mess. I know that's right.
I gotta say, if you actually pay for Netflix just for that damn thing,
yeah, you deserve to get a shot.
Yeah. No, you don't. You're not getting that $11.99, $13.99, whatever it was. You just gonna eat that. Eat that.
What's up, Fizz? Hey, Fizz. Happy 4th anniversary. Thank you, boo.
I'm hungry.
Right.
Let me stop. But like, he knows that he's like, damn well. No, but he's probably like, damn well we meal prepped this whole week, so you ain't gotta worry about shit.
I know that's right. Oh man. Well, I'm sorry that y'all show didn't end well. So you're telling me I shouldn't watch the season?
No.
Okay.
No, you're not missing.
No.
You're not missing nothing this season.
Not.
I ain't missed nothing.
No.
There isn't anything redeeming about the entire season. Like, in retrospect,
1,000%.
looking back, there was nothing redeeming about it.
That's why I told you.
Even though there were 3 couples that actually made it and got married and were still together a year later, which is great, and there's that one Black couple that's like great, it was just all overshadowed. And honestly, the one couple that was great, they were boring together. So it was just like, pass on it.
Well, I do know that I do want to see this Freaknik Hulu documentary that they playing. I do know that.
I want to see who
Aunties getting mad left and right. And then, honey, a word.
Look,
is that Auntie Teresa?
You know what's gonna happen? They're gonna be a whole bunch of like people who are like assistant principals in their little neighborhood schools. They're gonna have their whole asses out, and now they're gonna have to quit their jobs and start an OnlyFans just because they dirty business when they were 25, then cut off with them. So
dust the moves off, dust the knees off.
So I'm too young for Freaknik. I'm too young for Freaknik. So do y'all want to let me and the rest of the community know what it is?
Oh God,
or what it was?
No.
And honestly, I was too. He said no. That's for the. Honestly, I was too young. Like, that was like, I always heard it in songs and here and there growing up. But I guess after living in Atlanta, like, it's still this lore of that time period. And so during the mid 90s, what it was pretty much Black culture, Black culturing. And it was around like college, HBCU spring breaks usually. And they would just literally take over the city, and it would just be like, that's like when like a lot of the Miami-based music, a lot of the Atlanta-based music was hot. So literally they'd take over the city and have spring break throughout the city pretty much. And you know what happens when you just get a bunch of 20-somethings, horny 20-somethings out there. And at the time, all they had was the video cameras, the big ones, not the cell phones. And so a lot of these people thought these videos and situations were locked away for never to be seen again because, social media wasn't around. Well, honey, the videotapes are coming out and a whole ass documentary's coming out. And it's got a lot of people pressed.
I could see why, but also like someone posted was like, I don't know why some of y'all are pressed because of the fact that y'all are 30 years, or 40 pounds heavier, rounder faces, and don't even look nothing like what you used to. Ain't gonna know it's you. So,
but then some people
they had hairstyles like this back then. They ain't gonna know it's you, girl.
Look, there are some people. It don't matter what happened to them. It's them.
Period.
Yeah,
that is true. That is true. It's like I can tell by your eyes. I can tell by your hands shaking. Smithy said, music, car show, bikinis, booty shaking, good times, not many fights. She was cute.
Hey,
I know.
Makes
no
sense.
Little Kim said, better go down the street, Nick.
Look, I can see Smithy there. She was definitely present.
I could definitely see Smithy down there.
Definitely 1,000%.
Mm-hmm. Dripping and everything. Got that drip on. With the camera.
I don't think something like that could happen now, though. Like, there's like there are like a bunch of like get-togethers. Like there's Sizzle in Miami, which is kind of like a black gay pride thing, and but it's just like every time not every time, but a lot of times when there's a big gathering, there's some stuff be popping off, and it don't be worth it. I mean, we see what happened at Rolling Loud.
Atlanta.
It's
Atlanta. Well, but you know what? Atlanta, they have like the one music festival. Well, even then, it was a shit. Never mind. You're right. You're right. I just thought about like, you're right. Never mind.
It don't matter. Somebody's gonna get something. Somebody's gonna get into something.
Yeah. You know what? Freaknik was like the gay circuit parties before the gay circuit parties came around. So I feel like we pioneered something else.
Yeah. I was just gonna say the only other thing that kind of came close to it from, just from an experience perspective, and Jarrell, you'll appreciate this, was Afrotech.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
That's the professional version of Freaknik. That's fucking funny.
Let me tell you, I don't know nothing about Freaknik, but I can tell you though, niggas was cutting up. Niggas was cutting up at the clubs, at the after party, at the day parties.
I'm sure. That's how we do.
You knew when you at the convention center, you were punched in. You were clocked in.
Yes.
You were suited up. You stepped out.
Yes.
The moment you were at one of them company hosted parties,
it was
suited and booted and booty cheeks are out. It totally different
suited
scenario.
And booted.
Totally different. Even just walking through the hotel lobbies, like it was lit.
They ain't started wobbling a little more.
And it smelled like Hennessy and cocoa butter, just all everywhere. It was
it really did though.
It's not like Erykah Badu and Hennessy.
It really did.
I know it did. I know
it was everything.
It did.
Yep.
But it's
back this year.
It's funny how pressed people have gotten though. Like literally, there's lawyers and higher ups that are literally suing to not have this released because they're scared of what's going to be released. That tell you it was a time to be alive. We had a time. We had 94.
They're also just from a cultural perspective, there was a lot that we allowed in terms of how we treated our women, men in our community. I don't want to say we, but like how men treated women back in the day, and still to this day, but not like back in the day, because back in the day, you all kinds of bitches and hoes, and they meant that shit.
Yeah,
that's a word. That's true. Oh, as Smithy said, Houston had Splash. I don't know Splash. I don't think I heard that.
Is that a festival or is that a place?
It must have been I don't know, an event, a festival. I'm assuming. And then Jackie said Hennessy and cocoa butter. I know that's how we need to. That's a Labuticus 7 and 2.
I'll add that to the list.
Add that one to the list. And eventually we probably get that. In our 4th year and going into our 5th, we're gonna finally update this merch. Sorry. And I guess before we get into like maybe some more of the fun of this episode, quickly another thing I did see while down here, just the Ralph Yarl situation, the 16-year-old black kid that was shot by that 84-year-old man, not once but twice, and he still lived. literally, if you haven't listened to the episode that's out this week, obviously last week, by the time maybe some of you all listen to this, listen to that episode, because even Jarrell just literally shared an example of like real life stuff of how his like family and his nephew is scared to be. And then you fast forward a few days later and someone similar age gets shot for simply trying to pick up their siblings, missed the wrong house. And literally, if you look at the street names, one was like 115th Northeast and one was like 115th Northeast Terrace or something like that. Easy to do. Yeah. And it's scary that the first inclination that a lot of white folks do when they see black people is, I'm going to shoot and ask questions later. And it doesn't matter the age. It's so frightening to live in these kind of times, you know? I don't know what to even say to it.
Honestly, the moment I heard about it, I called my nephew because I literally, like I was just talking about the week before, you know, just like some of the drills that they had and what he's been going through. And it was just kind of like another thing on the list that I have to have with my nephews of being young black men. Like hoodies, no. Skittles, no. You know, like riding cars, no. Public transportation's a no. Like just add
don't
that
pick
to
up
the
your
list.
siblings now.
Don't pick up your siblings. Don't answer your cell phone. Don't make sure you got the right house. Like just it's tiresome.
It's too much.
It's tiresome. It's tiresome. And I hate the notion that they're talking about the stand your ground, you know, like that's probably one of the things that he's going to be able to get away with because of the stand your ground law. And it's just like, and don't get me, and then the aunt saying that when he got shot, this young man went to 2 surrounding neighbors for help and was denied help. And it wasn't until he went to the 3rd house where he actually got help. And the reason why he got help was because he basically collapsed right there in the ground.
Yeah.
So not even just that, like
16.
But like even just the sympathy of just like there's a person who just got shot and they're asking for help, and your instinct is to say, go about your business, get away, get off my yard, get away from my house. I don't want that paperwork.
It's too much. What'd you say though, DeJuan? You want to say it again? I heard you, but I don't know.
We need to start shooting. We need to start shooting up white people. I mean, what's good for the goose may be good for the gander. You come on my block, you get shot. Don't be a mailman. I'll get my stuff still, but you getting shot. Bloop, bloop.
I shouldn't laugh at that at all because obviously we're not 100% serious, but you get the sentiment. The shit would change then, you know. But no, but I don't know. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. I have no words anymore. It's too much, guys.
Let's talk about something else.
Yeah.
What y'all drinking?
You know what?
So I have a little Serbian plum room shine.
Oh.
It's such a sharp moment. That little cute little glass. I love you, DeJuan.
I got something to tell you. No, I'm gonna have to do it off.
Do it. We're just with our closest community members. Come on now.
All right, because it's our 4th anniversary, and I've had a couple of sips in my cocktail. Y'all see her back there?
The doll.
Yeah, the doll.
The doll, right?
What happened?
So usually she would come out for the holidays, and then she would go back after the holidays. Well, 2 nights ago, I was up till 2:30 in the morning shopping for clothes because I was going to start. Wait a minute. I'm not lying. I was shopping for clothes for her because I didn't want regular Barbie clothes. I wanted designer clothes so she can look modern. I found I found a French atelier who does wedding gowns and actually does Barbie clothes for her. And so I was messaging with her all last night about a custom gown for this bitch back there. And I don't really do dolls like that, but I was on one apparently.
Golly. Char be living that Char life for real. Y'all think we be bullshitting.
So don't be surprised if you see some little outfits pretty soon because I ordered a couple yesterday.
And it's from Italy.
And now, well, no. One's from Spain.
Damn, she went international for these outfits.
It is. She is from Spain, but the outfits are locally sourced goods and mostly recycled. I can't. See, I haven't said anything.
Oh, she's so for real though. That's wow. Well, what are you drinking, Jarrell?
I'm just drinking a whiskey ginger ale. She's
right.
Short and simple.
And then I have absolute Mandarin and Fresca right now in my little beach mug or whatever. So
is that a homemade cocktail that you made with your stuff in the apartment, or did you go to the pool bar and say, pour this in here?
Pour me a little liquor. Pour me out a little liquor. No, we had stopped at the store the other night because like you be drinking that because it's not an all-inclusive location, you know. So you be drinking the thing, and them bills be going up. You be like, shit, let me go get me a little bottle and put in this little cup.
Yeah.
Whew. Let's see here. What does everyone else drinking here? Let's see here. Oh, back for Splash. Smithy said Splash was a black gay was for the black gays back in the day. It was a pool party, etc. Okay. And Dom said, I agree with Auntie Charlotte. That's true. The white people. I don't know if that's the complete answer, but y'all get the sentiment. So we don't want y'all. I don't want y'all to hear say the aunties told me to. No, we did not.
This episode,
I just want to
is for entertainment purposes.
I want to say that let him know. Auntie Henny is normally the one with that spirit, and it is not Auntie Henny on this episode with that energy or that spirit. And that's how she knows she's drinking her a real ass Balkan drink over there from Serbia. Okay.
So true. So true.
You should see the crystal bottle it came in.
I'm
so done. Maybe said, "Ooh, bitch, I got some peach moonshine at the house. She dangerous." Okay, peach moonshine. Okay, now. And Jackson, B. Jackson just laughing at us in the wig. Yeah, the wig always makes it good with the wine. I agree. Taylor said, I'm dying. Smithy said, hey, Corey. Corey said, hey, Smithy. Miss Jackie. Come on, do it. Do the dolls now. I know that's right. And Brandon says, it's the research for me. I know that is right. I'm not surprised, though.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
I looked up. And I looked up and I was like, I think I should probably go to bed. And I looked at the time on the laptop, and it was 1:45, and I had been on the computer since 7:30, 8 o'clock, doing nothing but looking up outfits and Googling accessories and
I want to see that. I want to see that search history,
honey.
But my question is, was this on the weekend or the weekday?
2 days ago, so that was Monday night.
That was Monday night. Okay, so this was that post hangover from the night before.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yes. Okay. This is adding up. This is adding up. Again, I know exactly what I'm not doing in Paris with them girls.
Look,
that part.
That's one of the custom ones.
Lord help me.
Oh my God.
Got inspired by Sasha Colby.
That's cute.
Oh, Jesus.
That's cute.
Speaking of Sasha Colby, we haven't even said this live on this episode. Sasha Colby won. Colby won. Woo! She won. Yes. And you know what? She ate that episode up.
Yeah.
Up. Like, I still think to that episode, Anitra had her just because they were building her up. But Sasha said, bitch, don't play with me. ate that fucking finale up.
It was the theatrics for me. It really
me
was.
Too.
Like even when she came out with the red gown and the
spoiler
1920s. What?
It is not a spoiler alert, okay? You are more than 72 hours behind, okay? You get a 3-day grace window period.
Spoiler.
That's it. That's it.
Well, damn. How far behind are you, girl? Because this shit's been going on for a minute.
She must not have been on social the last 5 days.
She's like, I only saw 2 episodes of the season. Girl.
Girl. But anyway, okay, what were you saying? The one you said it's the theatrics for you.
It was the theatrics. Like even when she first came out in that red gown with that, like, you know, Mary Poppins red, you know, umbrella. And she stood there in profile, and then she moved her face over her shoulder to look at the audience. Then she moved her body into the direction of the audience and then sauntered out on the runway. I was like,
like she came to play.
Okay. What did you think, Jerome?
I loved it. I loved her performance out of all 4 of them. But if I'm being honest, based on the episode, Lux should have been the other one in the final against her. It should have been Lux. If you're basing it on the live,
episode,
if you're basing it on that episode, it should have been Sasha and Lux and the final.
Anisha faded. It was interesting to see Anisha fade at the finale.
It was also an interesting choice that she lip synced to a song that she didn't sing. I found that really interesting because the others might not have sung all of their songs, but at least the song that was being sung sounded like them. Whereas the person that was singing her song sounded like Taylor Swift. Like
they got the wrong one.
It was like,
yeah. Oh, and I did know that. Vincent did do the song for Lux.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It was a good, and I like Vince's new song too. It's
Vincent.
It's a bop. I was like, okay, she got some of the porn stars in her music video too.
Right.
I was like,
okay, it's like we see what you're doing, girl.
Look.
What did you think about Mistress?
I thought she did a great job. I thought she looked great. I thought she performed well. I will tell you that overarchingly, I was underwhelmed with this as a finale.
1,000.
Yeah.
There were things that didn't make sense. Like I didn't like the fact that they all performed their songs, which was a weird lip sync because it seemed like the music was off with every one of them seemed like their lips were off with the music, but I feel like that was an editing thing. But then there wasn't like a actual lip sync for your life against each other. So like that's what I was really, and then they just went from those 4 down to those 2. And I almost feel like Lux and Mistress in that moment didn't know what was going on. Like, wait, we're not going to battle?
Yeah.
So it was
interesting.
Weird.
It was interesting to see though when they announced the top 2, just to see how upset Mistress was. Mistress was not feeling it.
And neither was Lux. And I was okay with it. And honestly, I was okay. Because at the end of the day, it's a competition. No one wants to fucking lose. So I hate this whole notion that like, oh my God, you gotta lose gracefully. Like, oh my God, you didn't make it. Like, bitch, if you want something and you don't get it, it is okay to be upset about it because you wanted it.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll be happy for that bitch tomorrow.
A word. It's like, I'll see you when we traveling, girl. But right now, I'm pissed as hell.
Right now, get out of my face.
Period.
Little girl.
It's interesting. Like, as big as Drag Race is, you would think, and I get why they don't, because it takes a shit ton of time to get into drag and things like that. But why don't they do a live finale where you're already done up at the beginning of it, and then you got to do one last quick drag change, lip sync for your life, because you literally prepare for it the whole fucking season with the quick drags and all this shit and getting ready for it within an hour to be on the main stage. It's a 90-minute show. Literally get the top girls perform first, cut who needs to be cut. Then you bring out the jinxes and get do a number with the rest of the girls of the season, to fill that next little whatever 60 minutes, and then you do a live lip sync for your lives, and we announce the winner. And the reason they don't, because they want to look the best and then things like that. I get it. However, this editing of a taped finale is so anticlimactic about who even wins, because they film for both girls, and so the reaction isn't even really genuine,
Mm-hmm.
So I'm tired of the tape one. I feel like they need to figure that shit out.
I didn't know they filmed for both girls.
Yep,
I had no idea.
They actually film for everyone that goes to the finale, because they don't want anything leaking about what's happening. Even it was getting to the point where people would know who were in the finale before the episode would even air, because stuff was leaking. So they had to film all 4 going into the finale episode, so they can film every single one of them winning and getting the crown, and everybody celebrating for them. And then they air the one that they actually win. So then the girls actually find out. They find out
live
as the show is airing.
Oh,
they don't
that makes sense. Because I was sitting there and was wondering why they did this whole watch party with the 4 of them. And
because they don't even know which one of them won.
They don't know. Nope. Or at least find a better way to incorporate the live watch party of them watching it. Maybe it's literally they don't even film in person, the winners at all, and that frees up time and money in that regard. And it cuts to the live of them in person, and maybe that's the lip sync for your life or something. I feel like there's better ways now at this point for how big this show has gotten to incorporate a live element into it.
They are not hitting the mark at all. This season, I will commend them for trying to do different things, because from the very first episode, they were trying to switch things up, so you could tell that they were trying to not get stuck in a rut and try to be innovative and creative and all that. Right. And I appreciate that. It just didn't land for me.
Yeah.
You can do all you want, and it's going to be good experience, but if it's not landing,
exactly. I agree. Let's see here. Smithy was Team Lucy for a while there, so let's see what he got to say. Yeah, Sasha finally showed me something well deserved. I agree. I don't know what this about 4 seasons was coming towards, but
that's probably about behind how far.
Oh, that's how many seasons behind. Girl.
See,
not being no, and then 4 seasons behind.
Girl, well, guess what? Willow won last season. Who won the season? Let me just ruin all 4 at one fell swoop, so you can catch on up. And by the way, Willow looked great on her when she came out. I was like, "Come on, Willow, you look good."
I forgot who she was.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I mean, what's she been doing? Where's she been at?
Apparently, she's having health issues.
Oh,
she's been having severe health issues.
Oh, okay.
I'm done with you, Gerard. Snoopy said the Black Hope moment was everything. Yes, I agree. And then she came out with that body yada yada. She's like, I'm gonna give you this body one last time for this season, ho. 1 star for Mistress. I would not pay to see her when she travels. She's disappointing. Damn, that's all.
I'm not a fan of Mistress either. I'm with that. I completely agree. That's when you said, how'd you feel about Mistress? I said nothing. I got nothing to say. She gives me typical, just all she got is church. No, let me not. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to choose to be nice.
Z said, and Z was on a recent episode 2 weeks ago. Huge congrats on your 4-year anniversary, boys. Thank you, boo.
Aww,
love y'all.
We love you too, girl.
Thanks, sis.
And then let's see. Oh, Z also said the finale should have been Sasha and Lux, though. Okay,
yeah,
we agree.
1,000%. 1,000%.
Okay.
Yeah, but honestly, it was hands down of the 4. Sasha hands down should have won.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was like a season editing, but I felt like Anitra that we saw in the season was not even close to being there. And
you know what? Can I just say one thing about that?
I'm so good. It's the hair flip for me.
I do not like the choreographer because all of the dance moves, because when I felt like Anitra's entrance walk was exactly her. It was powerful, it was strong, and all that kind of stuff. But when she came out to perform, the choreography was horrible. It didn't use any of the assets that she really brings to the table. There was no duck walk. This is your last produced moment. You want to make sure you're capitalizing on the things that people know you for. And I felt like that was just a very, very missed opportunity for her. But then as I looked at all of the performances, like all of the dances, like the dancers but the choreography that they were executing was like so lackluster. There was like no pizzazz. Nobody was even sweating. And in previous episodes or previous seasons, you would see the backup dancers, they be working hard. They be popping it, flipping, jumping upside down, twerking on a window, breaking their legs, putting it back together. They do all that shit. And by the end, they are just drenched.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that, Boo. I'm glad you said that because that's exactly how I felt too. And I think that's why I liked Sasha's at the end, because it gave something a little different, because it wasn't as vanilla as that choreography that everyone else did.
And she was smart to do the head thing. Everyone's gonna eat that up. So go into what you're known for that season. If you don't want to do that shit no more after the season, fine, but it's the motherfucking finale. Do everything that got you there, that everyone knows, and bust your ass and sweat it out, girl.
Anitra could have broken some more damn boards. She could have had like 15 boards and broke those for her finale and had that done to a song. That would have been fire.
Bitch, and could you imagine if it had been like boards with the faces of the girls that she sent home for the lip sync too? And she's like, bam, bitch, bam, bitch. Like, that would have been.
That's why you my girl.
See? And that's why Yo Aunteas need to host this shit. We can help y'all out, producers. Come on out.
We got some ideas.
Ideas.
And have the ability
Tony, you're right though. Mistress was really good reality TV. Don't she remind me of earlier Drag Race when contestants were scared of fans? I agree with that statement, because over time, especially the confessionals and just even the camaraderie within the show has gotten a little vanilla. Mistress was like, I'm coming here to shake this shit up, and I'm doing this shit on purpose. You gonna remember me that I was the one at least shaking shit up. So,
but here's the thing though. But if you're gonna talk shit though, I want you to actually own your shit, because in the reunion, when Irene was like, I talked to Mistress and she had said that Lucy said this about me. We talked, and then she was like, well, I don't even remember having the conversation, but if I did say something to that, then I apologize. But again, I don't remember having. I was like, that's how you know you said some shit and you chicken shit. And that's my thing. Like if you're gonna talk shit, you gotta own it. If you gonna claim to be a bad bitch is gonna say, I said what the fuck I said. If you're gonna ruffle feathers, own that you ruffle feathers. But don't be like, oh, I'm just having fun, or oh, it was a joke. Nah, bitch, say you said that shit. And then she knew that it was some salty ass shit. Say you was pushing buttons.
You're right. Okay. And then Zebo ended right here. He said that head snap girl, legendary. I agree. So, all right. Well, ladies, you know what time it is. Community, I'm sure you know what time it is. What time is it? Oh, and hold on. Let me get in here because I think we have a clip in here. Okay. What time is it?
Ask.
She like
your
There we go. And who has it today? You got it, DeJuan?
I got her. Hey, aunties. This is from Michael J. Hey, Michael J.
Hey, Fox.
Hey, aunties. Hey, aunties. I recently stumbled upon a secret profile of someone that I have a close but not very personal relationship with. Through their online activity, I learned that they were extremely conservative and anti-LGBTQ rights, while also being openly a member of the community. So here's the thing. A bunch of their posts were about how sad, lonely, and isolated they felt. In some ways, I wish I was there. Sorry, my hair is getting in my own eyes. I can't read. I wish I was there. I wish I was there. Excuse me. I wish there was a way for me to let him know that I would listen, support, and accept them, even if I don't agree with their views. I need your help because it's been weighing heavy on my heart. What should I do? Should I say something or leave it alone? What would you do in this situation?
Wait, read the part again about I would accept them. Say that again.
So I learned, I'll just start not all the way over. I learned that they were extremely conservative and anti-LGBTQ rights, but also while being a part of the community. Here's the thing. A bunch of their posts were about this person being sad, lonely, and how isolated they felt. So in some ways, I wish I was there. I wish there was a way for me to let them know I would listen, support, and accept them, even if I don't agree with their views. I need your help because it's been weighing on my heart ever since. Should I say something or leave it alone? So this is somebody that they don't have a close relationship with, but they are close. Well, they know each other.
I mean, a couple things. At first, I'm like, I don't know, because if they talking bad about the community, bitch, I ain't got the time no more. But I think maybe they're talking bad about the community because they're not okay with themselves and still dealing with potentially just collateral damage of maybe what people put on them their entire life. So if I were to say anything, I'd like, go see a therapist, dissect this shit, because what you're doing is hurting the same community you're in. And if this actually gets out there, A, you're going to be extra lonely, bitch, because a lot of people aren't going to want to stand for that. And then B, you're really going to contribute more to all the shit that you're already dealing with. So, like, it's a lose-lose situation of what you're doing right now. So figure out why the hell you're doing this shit. And if it sounds like it's like a burner account, a lot of times you do the burner account because you want people to know, but you don't want people to know. And so stand in your truth then. If you hate the gay community and you're in it, say that shit out loud so we know who the fuck you are. Just stay away from it. But
not Carell with the fight energy.
You know, it's like, I mean, you started it today, so it's like I might as well hop on the train too. But but yeah, right. But yeah, if I were to do anything, I would just say figure out why the fuck you're so mad at the same community you're in. Go see a therapist, work that shit out, because you're hindering the growth that we have, especially in a time where people that don't look like us or sound like us or love like us is already coming for us and trying to dismantle us and erase us. So we can't have people within the community dismantling us from the inside. Like, that's some bullshit. So that's where at least today, how I'm feeling. Gerald, what you thinking, boo?
In the year 2023, I ain't telling nobody shit when they that fucked up. I don't got that energy. I don't got that time. No. Here's the thing. And now Auntie Henny coming out, because now I want to know what this person, who is this person? You know, what they look like, because this feels like something that, like, I hate to say it, but ugly people say. You know, like they ain't bringing nothing to the table. Personality, looks, income, dick, ass, whatever. Maybe you just bring nothing to the table, and so for there, don't nobody want you. And I can understand if nobody wants you, then you can be in your feelings. Absolutely, you're still wrong.
Nobody wants you.
And what you're doing is just adding to. I'm sorry, but what you're doing is just adding to it. I'm just saying, like,
it's a cancer on this call.
I'm just saying, if you also hating on the community, why would anyone want you when you're literally hating on the community? There is something. I am not a professional, so that's why I'm because I don't have the education to dive deep to the psychological shit that could be up. I'm not thinking that deep. I said what I said.
Yeah. I'm so tired.
Not this being our reunion episode.
Right.
Portia.
I'm so done. Oh my God. Girl. Okay. DeJuan, what you thinking, boo?
After all that, honey. Okay, I'll be serious for a minute.
I said what everyone was thinking. Okay, I will take one for the team. I want to know what this person looks like to be such a hater. To hate everybody.
You might be on something.
Because there is something for everybody in the community. There is something for everybody in the community. There is somebody in the community is gonna find you attractive to some degree. If that ain't what you like, then you need to figure out how to like it. Get into it.
The one what you thinking,
boo?
I'm just gonna go the other way, and just say, if it's been on your heart so much so that you're asking advice about it, then I think you know what you need to do. You need to have the conversation, because everything in your spirit's telling you should. And for whatever reason, we're close, but we're not that close, or whatever, like it's getting in the way. If it's weighing on you and your gut is telling you need to do something with this, then you have to do it. Have the conversation.
That's a word. That
conversation could include getting plastic surgery, getting lipo, doing other things to be more. That too. That could all be into it as well too.
I'm so done.
I'm just saying it could. Let me tell you, I can't shake this. I cannot shake this.
Clearly.
This is such a hating ass person. Because honestly, it has to be a physical thing. It has to. I don't love myself type thing, and this is why I'm not. And I don't.
You can't be an emotional ugly.
No, because you at least got personality. I feel like it has to be like a physical thing that they are. Because here's the thing about the community. The community is very heavy on looks. Heavy on looks. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And God bless these people to have hands, to be surgeons, to be able to change people's lives in more ways than one.
I am so thrilled. Mm-hmm. Community, what y'all think? Drop some comments in here. Let's see here. Oh man, everybody's gagging about the fan though. Not the fan, Gino said, not the fan. Bitch, cracking that fan. I know that's right. Let's see here. Brandon said, my initial and only response is deuces. That type of internalized hate is poisonous. I agree. That is very true.
Yeah.
Let's see. Smithy said, tell the truth, shame the devil, say something. He may be the turning point for him to find the light. The light underneath the surgery table or top of the surgery table.
The light could be a variety of different things. It could be a variety of different things. Let me tell you, even when I am not liking my body, what I do, I put the fork down, I go to the gym, and I go to the gym until I like what I see. And then I put the fork back up, and then I go back to the gym until it's a cycle. But I know that's my cycle. Okay? Like those are the things that I do to help make myself with my own internalized issues. There are a variety of different things that someone can do to help. I'm just saying.
Yeah, man.
It might sound mean, but it's real. Like those are the real conversations that people need to be having with friends. If you don't say something, you have to be that real. If you say something, because it may be that deep, that may be the answer. It may not be like, oh, go
4 years of Ask Your Aunties, and it took 4 years for me to be like, I genuinely have no rebuttal, nothing else to say to this shit, because I am just gooped and gagged at that response. But low key, you might be onto something.
If you gonna say something, be willing to go that far and be like, hey, and there are other ways that you might find happiness. I don't knock people who, get surgeries and stuff. It's about loving yourself. Do whatever it is you need to do to love yourself.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that statement for sure. Lord Jesus.
And confidence is sexy too. So if you feel ugly, people
I hope that person don't listen to the podcast.
Or send it to the podcast so I can say it for them. I can say it for you.
There you go.
There you go. I'll be the messenger. They don't know me.
Well, there we go. Community, we need some Ask Yo Aunteas. So even if you have one live today, throw it up in the chat. We can answer it in a future episode. We might even be able to help you live quickly now. Or if you prefer, you can send it to aya@minoriteareport.com or DM us, and almost got it out without stumbling on the 4-year anniversary. Yeah. But damn it, I stumbled over it. But community, continue to send your questions. We love doing this segment. You guys always love the segment. You guys always DM us, but just even your responses that we try to do, like community bulletin boards and things like that on. So continue to chime in. We love the interaction with you all. You guys are the best. Yes. All right. So now we want to get a little interaction. So we put a little message up a couple of weeks ago, just saying if anyone wanted to hop in on an episode, play like some games with us, curiosity, let us know your email. Almost a password. That was weird. Your email. So we did get one person. So I already sent them the link. So hopefully they're watching and they hop on in because now's your cue. But if anyone's watching live now, you want to hop in and answer some of these questions and play some games, curiosity segment, let us know. DM us now. We'll look on IG and send you an email while we're playing, and you can hop on in for a hot second. Hopefully you're wearing a wig. If not, we'll be a little upset. But yeah, so let's go. What you got for us, Jarrell?
Oh, as far as the game?
Yeah.
So we have mentioned this game before. Dewan and I found the owners of this company trivia for us at Afrotech. And so we will be playing a couple of cards from that game. So I have them separate in a couple of categories here. I couldn't remember which ones we did already. So if y'all remember them, just like we did that one, we'll just keep it moving along. Okay.
And play along with us in the comments too.
Yeah, and play along with us in the comments too. And then going forward, I'm going to set these aside and mark them as ones that we have done, so that way we can keep track of them. So the categories are trivia for us, math, entertainment, finish the lyrics, Black history, or blitz, which could be a variety of the other four.
Ooh. Who you want to go first, Dewan or me?
Let's go, Dewan.
Hey. Let's do history.
History. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Okay. You might know this one. You probably don't. Lady of Wisdom. All right. Harriet Tubman led over 300 slaves to freedom. Over the course of 10 years, how many trips did she take traveling through the Underground Railroad? Would you say it was A, 19, B, 27, C, 35?
I'm going to say C, 35.
You'll say C, 35? All right. Corel, what you think?
I feel like it was like 35. I feel like it was like more than we realized. And maybe we give it a moment to see if any of these answers come into the comments too. But yeah, I think I agree with Dewan on that one.
For those of you online, what y'all think the answer is? A, 19, B, 27, C, 35. See if anyone wants to put their answer in the chat.
And I forget there's always a little lag. And
yeah.
The interwebs on Beyonce's interwebs.
Her interwebs. Okay.
And Brandon, I just sent you the link to the hop on in. So
all right. So Taylor said B, 27. Chino is saying let's see here, 35. C. Brandon Jackson is saying B, 27. Damn, now y'all gonna write. It was A, 19.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
19.
Wow.
Yeah, according to Harriet Tubman and all of her journeys, she never lost a single passenger. But it was 19.
Wow.
Yeah. I thought it was more than that, but hey, I'll take the 19. Thank you, Harriet.
Yeah. So she was taking on average 20 people per trip.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes sense though. Now that I'm thinking out loud, because that should take it's not like they was in like a car. Like that should take a minute.
Definitely not.
That should take a minute to like be crossing state lines and shit.
Right.
So that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay.
Portia Williams says one train ride. Shut up.
I'm done. 5 stars.
I am weak. Done. I am weak. All right, Corel. Trivia. Math, history, finish the lyrics, entertainment, or
let's do finish the lyrics.
I knew.
You gotta start.
We knew exactly.
Gotta start off trying to win something.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna pick this one for you because I know you're gonna sing it.
Okay.
All right. Brighter Day by Kirk Franklin. Finish the lyric. Okay. I never knew I could be so happy. I never knew I'd be so secure because of your love.
Life has brand new meaning.
Yes, bitch.
Hey, come on. And I didn't even sing it. I had to throw y'all off. It's going to be a brighter day. There we go.
Brighter day.
You know what? I'm thinking that might have been one we did before now. It's starting to come back to me because I think I did that same thing, the brighter day part. That's still a bop of a song, though. That is still a bop of a song.
I would have got that all the way wrong. I ain't never picking finish the lyrics. Now, if they said, give me the ad-libs,
you know what?
I'll eat y'all up.
That's what we need to do going forward now. We're going to pick each other's categories.
Oh,
let's do that.
I like that one. Okay, all right. Go ahead, Corel. Pick Dewan's category.
Okay, or am I going to pick you a category?
Pick me a category? Well, I have all the cards.
Oh, I guess all of them have the answers on.
I'm the moderator. Yeah.
Okay. For Dewan, let's do entertainment. We'll start there.
Okay.
All right.
It better not be somebody's name
here. Okay. Name 3 Black music groups with 3-letter names. Letter and number combinations are accepted.
3LW, TLC.
You watching the show?
3 letters. SWV, but I'm SWV.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
It had to be 3 letters, though, right?
Yeah, it had to be 3 letters, or it could be 3 letters and numbers. Combination of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think. Is there another group that had 3 letters and a number?
I can't even.
And a number?
Right. I'm like 3LW.
Yeah.
And who else?
Escape 3 when it's just the 3 members.
and we abbreviated Destiny's Child to DC3. So
right. You're right. Smithy said SWV, TLC, and ABC. ABC, BBD. My East Coast family. What's up, Brandon? How you doing,
Hey,
boo?
Miss Jackson.
Hey, girl.
Yes. How are y'all?
Ooh.
Can you hear me?
Got some feedback.
The internet need to crank up.
Hold on, Gash just put us in the spot. B2K, I know that's right, bitch.
Hey.
I know that's right.
Hey.
Right.
Not Gash.
Gash said, bitch. I'm correct. I know that's right.
Okay.
I gotta represent.
Damn.
We're sleeping. We over here sleeping.
We are.
All right.
I think Brandon needs to be next.
All right, Brandon. Or Dewan, you want to pick a category for Brandon?
Yeah. Give me the categories again.
Math, history, finish the lyrics, entertainment, or blitz.
Let's do blitz.
Okay. Miss Jackson, how many countries does Africa consist of? A, 54, B, 33, C, 45. You gonna give me this question? I'm gonna guess.
Wait.
All right.
It's either A or C. I'm going with 50. No. Let's go with 33.
You going with 33? That's far from 54. She
I'm
went from
picking
54
my
to
Jesus
33.
here.
Okay.
I'm picking my Jesus.
You're about to give us all the answers.
All right.
Gather,
Ladies, what y'all think? What y'all think? Is it A, 54, B, 33, C, 45?
Oh God.
Community, y'all too. What do y'all think the answer is?
I'm just gonna say 45 because it's a different answer.
First time I have you say 45 in my life.
45.
All right. And Dewan, you said 54?
Yeah.
All right. Chino said 54. Yvonne said 54. Smithy said literally, Alexa.
Period. That's how you know you was day one of a Minority Report.
Brandon, you should have stuck with your original answer. It was A, 54.
It's 54.
Yeah, 54. Miss Jackie said 54 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 54.
Damn.
Yes.
Okay, I'm slacking on my knowledge.
Well, this is one of the reasons why, in addition to them just being a Black-owned business and us being all hopped up on the hype of Afrotech, but the cards, like the actual facts that they have in there, are not the regular schmegular everybody knows things, which makes it because you're actually learning things as you're going along.
Africa is big boots. You're right.
Although there was one math question regarding the Migos, and I was like, we're gonna have to redo that card. It was. I was like, well.
What is happening?
Who's picking for me?
Miss Jackson gonna pick for you.
Okay.
I'm going with my favorite subject from school, and that was math.
Math.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Oh, I think you will like this one, especially because they're from songs.
Okay.
So in the song "On and On" by Erykah Badu, she states that she was born underwater with a total of how much money?
$3.06.
Is it A, $6.03, B, $3.16, or C, $3.60?
Yep, $3.60. $3.06. Yeah, you might laugh, cause you did not do your math. I think I need a cup of tea.
Look, the world keeps burning.
Let me tell you, I would ask everyone else, but we got Auntie to finally sing a song up on here.
There we go.
We're gonna say yes, it is C, $3.60. Absolutely.
Ow. Come on now.
Oh my God.
Let's see here. Let's see what we picking for Dewan. So you said there's history, there's entertainment, there's music, or no, finish the line, Blitz, and what was the fifth one?
Entertainment.
Entertainment. I think I said so. Are there only 4 or are there 5?
There's 5, but Blitz is a combination of the other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's give Dewan the Blitz.
Okay. All right. All right.
I already know. That's some bullshit.
Wait, because oh my God, I'm so sorry. Okay. What? Virgo is one of 3 zodiac signs without an animal symbol. What are the other 2 signs? A, Sagittarius and Capricorn. B, Gemini and Libra. C, Pisces and Scorpio.
And without an animal?
Without an animal.
Say them again.
A, Sagittarius and Capricorn. B, Gemini, Libra. C, Pisces, Scorpio. And not me going to Beyonce signs.
Right. Yvonne said B.
I'm gonna say B.
Yvonne said B. All right, you saying B as well too? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Miss Jackson, what's your answer gonna be?
I'm going with A.
You going with A?
Chino said B. Smithy said that moonshine got a gooped. And the Nazis. I know that's right.
Corel, what about you? A, B, or C?
I'm going with B as well. What's up, Zay?
It is indeed B, Gemini and Libra. Yes. Although you did say A, but it's okay.
That's okay, Miss Jackson.
All right. So then, Duan, you get to pick for Miss Jackson. Yeah.
Let's do finish the lyric.
Finish the lyric. All right. All right. And this one's going to be a song, of course. Leave the Door Open by Silk Sonic. I'm sure you cover this. So, and if you do, you about to sing.
Black card is going to be revoked.
Oh. Oh. Here we go. My house
Don't count
clean.
yourself out, sis.
My pool warmed. Just shaved.
Hold up.
My pussy and my arm.
Okay, give it to me one more time.
Logging off.
All right, we're going to do this one more time. One more again.
All right.
My house clean. My pool warm. Just shaved. Finish the lyric.
Who got it in the comments? Anyone got it in the comments?
I don't know. Help me out.
Like a
newborn.
Hey, dude. Taylor got it.
Yeah.
There we go. Dom got it.
Yeah.
It's maybe close, like a newborn. You forgot the smooth. That's all right though. That's that moonshine talking to you. That peach moonshine.
My version was better.
You said your pussy and your arm. That's the Labuticus remake. Done.
All right.
Whose turn is it? Me?
Should we do a couple more?
Yeah, let's do a couple more.
Okay. I'm gonna pick the next three because this 3 in this blitz pile will be good for each of y'all. For each.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. All right.
Let's see here. Did we lose? Oh, there we go.
There you go. Okay. All right. So, Corel, my question for you is: can you say "I love you" in 3 different languages?
Okay. Okay. That is. I'm gonna say this because sorry, but literally being down here in Mexico right now, I'm like, I have done a disservice to this culture because I know very little Spanish for how many times I've been here, and that's on me. Like, I need to own that and do better because I should not expect them to like understand me in their own damn country. Like, you know. So I love it. Like, okay, I know that in sign language.
Sign languages, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is it like outside of English?
I mean, English counts. I guess that counts that's a language.
I love you. Mm-hmm. I love you there, and then I know body language.
And I know body language.
I know how to do it now.
She said, I know that's right. I know that. I-O-V-L-A O-U-A. Pig Latin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn,
I could never do
what
that
with my dyslexic ass.
Te amo. Chino said it. Chino said it.
Let me see.
Te amo.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Brandon, what'd you say?
J'adore.
Is Italian
J'adore.
Amore.
Is Italian amore?
Amore is my love, I believe. Yeah.
I don't know what I love you would be in Italian. Come on, out there.
Yeah. And there's je t'aime in French, right?
Taylor.
J'adore. Ich liebe dich. That's German, right? That's German. Ich liebe dich.
I thought that meant I love dick. Shit, my bad. I would have been bad.
I think that's German. It is. I've had one of those. That's how I know it.
Sound like I need to learn German then.
Okay,
sound like I need to learn German.
She said, I am the communication queen.
I know that's right. I know that is right. So yeah, I kind of failed on that one. So.
That's all right. All right. I love this one for Dewan. So just know I'm just setting y'all all up for failure.
Damn, she knew. She said Corell ain't gonna know shit. Damn.
I'm really setting y'all up for failure. We might have to do another round.
Where's the edit? Where's the edit?
Right.
All right, Dewan, you ready for this? Name 3 NBA teams whose names don't end in S. What?
That's actually kind of harder, do you think? Let me think. Hold on.
You almost gotta go by your phone. Don't be cheating. Look,
I can't name one at all. I can't name one.
Yvonne said, "Damn."
It's actually harder. Do you think?
Hard.
The Warriors, the Cavs,
the Thunder is one.
Bulls.
Oh, they got. They both ended S.
I know. That's like.
Yeah.
Smithy has 2 of them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What's the
That
third
is
one?
2. Yeah.
The Thunder.
It's so hard. Yes, the Thunder. Yep, that's the third one. Absolutely.
Fuck. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, Houston
And then
Jazz. Okay.
Jazz.
The
Jazz.
Jazz. Yeah.
Yep, and the Jazz.
Okay.
Mhm.
Chino.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Came in with the
That's
Jazz.
hard.
Right.
That's hard.
That was actually
Right.
That was hard.
That's why I love that one because I
What's
knew
up, Brian?
like, I wouldn't be the only one. You wouldn't be the only one that would.
Yeah. Because at first I was like, I don't know if Dewan would be able to name 3 teams, but then I was like, he probably do. But then I was like, damn, do I know 3 teams without S's?
Because you got to like go through the map. Like,
Yeah, right. You go through the map, you're like, damn.
Right.
76ers.
It's like, okay, what's the city? What's right?
Cavs, like basically everyone.
I literally started in Cleveland, and I was like, nope. Chicago, nope.
I did the same thing.
Yeah,
like,
I was going down the East Coast,
going through the states, right?
Yeah,
that's funny. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
All right, Miss Jackson, which Southern state has the most HBCUs? Is it A, Georgia, B, Alabama, C, North Carolina?
Most.
And again, the question was, which Southern state has the most HBCUs? A, Georgia, B, Alabama, C, North Carolina.
I think I have my answer.
I'm gonna say North Carolina.
North Carolina, come on and stand up. Take your shirt off. That's like a helicopter. Hey.
I was say North Carolina as well.
All right.
I was thinking North Carolina, but then I started going to Georgia even. And I was like, okay, I can name like 5 or 6 of them in Georgia. I'm going to say Georgia just to be different, but it might be North Carolina.
All right, Georgia. All right. Smithy says North Carolina. I wonder what anyone else thinks before we give this answer away.
I'm really curious.
Don't go with me. I've been wrong on all of them so far.
Well, you're still trading in that direction because it's actually B, Alabama.
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 Does it say how many?
Yeah. It didn't say how many, but it said Alabama. Yeah. And Brian. Yeah. Brian said, yeah. Alabama. Yeah.
Man, I'm trying to think. The only one I know in Bama, well, I know a couple of them, like Alabama, A&M, Tuskegee. Those are the only 2. Just because I have friends that went to them. Damn, I'm curious. I wish they had the answer of how many each state has.
Right. I wish I knew too.
Interesting. Okay.
Wow.
All right, let's do one more round.
All right, we'll do one more round, and there's only a few left, so I'm kind of just going through here.
You can pick what you want for each person. That makes it easier.
Okay. All right. So, Corell, who's next? Corell, you're next, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Name.
Wait, hold on. Taylor, hold on. That's why we need y'all on here because we don't be Googling shit.
So dope. Taylor said 14 in Alabama
just be in our feelings.
Internet.
We so do. We be like, we'll never know.
Like we don't have the internet at our fingertips, just like everybody else.
We're like, Alexa.
Oh wow.
Okay, North Carolina has.
North
Let's see
Carolina.
here. Whoops, sorry. We did it at the same time there. North Carolina has 10. Georgia has 9. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I can name 6 of them in Georgia. I wonder what the other 3 are.
Yeah.
I knew that North Carolina had a lot of them, but yeah, I thought it was more than that. Interesting.
And honestly, the true story for that is just to let people know how many HBCUs there really are. Because if in 3 states you already have, what was that, 20? Where was the number at? 14 plus 9, that's 23 plus 10, 34. 20, what did I say? What was it, 33? No, I mean, 30. How I had another one. 33
More than
of
30.
them. Like, thank you, boo. It's trying to get to me, too. But like a lot of people don't realize how many HBCUs there truly are, and if 3 states got that many, come on now, put some respect on their name. So,
I love this little swoop that you're doing with your hair. It's looking real cute.
Oh no,
it is.
You know,
it is.
Next?
Yeah,
Who was
trying to get it together.
Who was next?
All right, what you got, Terrell?
I think it was you, Corel, right?
Is it me?
You were the one next?
Oh.
Corel.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You ready for this one, Corel?
Yeah.
Name 4 Chappelle Show characters played by Dave Chappelle.
He played. Okay, I'm trying to think of some different ones. He played the blind. I don't even know what his real name was actually. The blind.
Racist.
Oh, hold on, I want to get his name right. The blind, and it might have just been literally like the blind racist. But he played Tyrone Biggums.
Yeah, Tyrone.
He played
Biggums.
Rick James.
Rick James.
He played Prince.
Yeah, blouses.
And he played. What's that again?
Blouses.
Right. He said. He said they came in wearing the same clothes they had at the club that night. That shit is so stupid. A 4th one. Let me think of name. God, I don't know the names of the other ones. Like I know he did the sports announcer for the racial draft. Damn. Let me think of another prominent one. Help me out, community. Oh, Clayton Bigsby. That's his name.
Yep, Clayton Bigsby.
Clayton Bigsby. Yeah. That's the racist one.
And
what's some other ones?
You forgot the classic Little John. Yeah.
Okay.
He had everyone really doing that.
That shit was literally my college career. College shut down when Chappelle's show was on. Like nobody was studying, nobody was really partying because you wanted to hear the TV. Like that is such like my college career. It was crazy. That was like a perfect time, like moment in time. Like, oh wow. Yeah, man.
Some other characters were Black Bush.
Oh, yes.
God, that's right. He played Chuck Taylor. Silky Johnson.
Silky Johnson with the she had the underwear with the dick holes in them.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then Tron Carter.
Oh,
yeah, that's right. Puffy Combs, Sean Puffy Combs. He's always licking his lips and they have Vaseline on him.
That's right. He's like, that's a good ass sugar cookie. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Too good.
Ooh, okay. Happy 4th.
All right.
Oh, he did play Dylon.
Forgot about Dylon. That's right. Oh my god.
He said Dylon. Because I spent hot fire.
All right. Dewan, for you, name 3 movies directed by John Singleton.
Men in Black. Friday. And Malcolm X.
That's possibly. It says more on here. I don't see those ones on the list here.
And Friday was F. Gary Gray, wasn't it?
Yeah, Friday wasn't. Yeah.
Okay. But so he just got one.
Poetic Justice.
Yep, Poetic Justice is one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Boys, did he do Boys in the Hood?
He did do Boys in the Hood. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Wait, what did I say as my first one?
You said Men in Black.
Oh, what did I say Men in Black?
I don't know. I don't know either, girl.
I was literally thinking. Oh my god.
That Serbian. That Serbian drink really forgot where she came from.
Right. Like, what?
I don't know.
I don't understand how. I mean, I know that I'm dyslexic and I transpose things all the time, but like, how did I go from Boys to Men to Men in Black?
Not even Boys to Men, Boys in the Hood, girl.
Boys in the Hood. Boys in the Hood.
Yes.
Not fucking Motown Philly, bitch. And we got our clip.
Oh, literally.
God.
Literally.
What?
My God.
Oh, done.
Okay.
Done.
But to name a couple of others, Too Fast, Too Furious.
Oh, yeah.
Abduction.
Yeah. Oh, he did Too Fast, Too Furious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why he brought in Luda.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Baby Boy.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
Four Brothers.
I never watched that.
Damn, I forgot about Four Brothers. Damn.
Yeah.
He did Four Brothers?
He did Four Brothers. Yes, I know, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
I did not know
Higher
that.
Learning. He did Higher Learning as well.
Higher Learning, yeah.
Rosewood.
Forgot about Rosewood.
And Shaft.
He did do Shaft.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow. See?
I got to put some respect on his name.
Look, final one, and the final one goes to Miss Jackson.
But who did that? That's what I want to know.
All right, Miss Jackson, you ready? Add the number President Barack Obama served as plus the number of terms he served as president minus the number of years he was in office.
Wait, say it again.
Do what?
This is trivia for us, math. Okay, what's the answer? Add the number President Barack Obama served as plus the number of terms he served as president minus the number of years he was in office.
38?
With a question mark?
No, it's 38.
Okay, good. I was about to say, I was like, I could have heard a question mark in there. I was like,
he said, that's definitive hope.
You got one right. I want to make sure you went out on an answer that I knew.
Hey.
Yes.
Oh, you're right. Robert Townsend did direct that.
Oh, that's right.
Thank you, love. Thank you. And we need to have you on to talk more about the album and what you're doing down there in Nashville. I also want to get your perspective as well, too, being in Nashville and being also a singer in some of these bars and stuff like that, too. Like, I really want to know how it feels for you as well, being down there, too. So definitely want to have you on to get your perspective and see, have you live from the ground in Nashville. Our correspondent coming in live from the ground.
In my sparkly jumpsuits.
Bitch, let me tell you, you've been letting them have it, too.
Right, with the makeup and everything.
Getting it all.
She said, what color should I do my nails tonight?
One day.
You lying.
Done.
No, I got called cornbread one night, and I was like, "We don't."
On purpose?
They literally thought I was cornbread, and I'm like, "No,
no, ma'am."
What color was their skin? What color was their skin?
You know what color they were.
No, don't ask questions. Okay. You know the answer to.
I just wanted to
supportive, but we're two different people.
Bitch.
Right.
I would have been like, it's me. You gonna pay for my drinks? Look, I'm gonna play into it at this point.
Honey, that's a word.
As long as I get something out of it. I'm sorry to that man. I don't even know.
Sorry, right.
I'll be happy to come back on and chat with y'all.
Absolutely. You know you're welcome whenever you want to, boo.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. All right, baby.
Thanks
for joining us.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much, love. Wow. Well, community. I mean, thank you. That's all I can genuinely say is just thank you for taking the time to even rock with us, to tell your friends, to comment on the post, to share the post, to all the above. You know, like we honestly, I mean, we talk as it is, but like the purpose of this was to build a community, so it wouldn't be the show that it is without the community. You know, so we appreciate that so dearly. We don't take that lightly. We love the little banter and the interactions that you send. We love all the stuff that you send us to put on the stories, because literally 90% of that shit is literally me. Thank you. Boop, put it up on the stories. You know, so and it just shows that's something you guys want to see, and so we put it out there. So yeah, we appreciate that so much. I don't know, Dawn and Jarrell, you have better words than I.
No, I'm just at a place where I'm just so grateful. You know, like when we started this, we had no idea like how much this was going to be integrated into our lives. Like we knew that we would be able to do the right thing by it, because these are the conversations we have on the regular in the same cadence and for the same amount of time. But you know, this has become a lot bigger, and it's bigger obviously than us, and we're just really thankful, and I'm really grateful, and you know, we just love the opportunity we have to connect with you all. So let's keep doing it.
Yeah. And and on top of that, for me personally, I just want to share that I've grown and learned so much by doing this podcast, you know, especially with my two lovely sisters here. Because of you two, I've learned a lot, but I've also learned a lot from the community. You know, and because of you all, I actually take a time. It may not look like it, but I take a second to think before I speak now. Okay. You know, and I actually, you know, sometimes I make sure that I want to make sure that I'm using the platform and the way to do you all justice as the community as well, too. You know, I don't want to be someone who is just saying that whatever that I want to without thought of, you know, how it may affect you all as listeners as well, too. And I do just want to say thank you all, too, for holding me accountable and making sure that, you know, I go do my research and being like, okay, so, you know, Auntie Henny wasn't right on this one. You know, Smithy said Alexa and she gave us a T. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And I do genuinely appreciate that so much from everyone. So, yeah, it's because of y'all. We honestly do keep going. I can't echo what Carell said anymore. Like, it really is.
Yeah,
it really is.
Here's the 4 more. Thank you, Smith. I agree.
Yeah,
continue to share it.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, clinkety clink, clink, clink.
Even though we probably don't need any more beverages at this point.
No, ma'am, honey. I should have ate today.
Look, this is why now it makes sense why you woke up like, where am I?
Let's see here. Smith said, seriously, I do look forward to the weekly Kiki, also the serious topics as well. Job well done. Cheers. We appreciate that. And he also said that here's the four more. Brandon said, yes, y'all make such a difference in so many lives. We applaud and thank you. Thank you, boo. Wait, Smith said, here's the 4 more months.
Oh, this bitch.
I know that's right. That's funny. Chino, he said, thank you for creating the space. Aw. Yvonne, appreciate the content. Thanks for the invitation to hang out and listen. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining too.
And then, of course, we'll leave it at this. Let me hurry on out of this episode. Corey said, congrats. Let's go eat.
Hold on. But I also got to say thank you to Taylor, because she's one of my good ladies out here that says thank you for always making me laugh. Coming in now. Love listening to you all every Monday. So, yeah, thanks, Taylor, for joining.
So, Brian, that's my My boo from Atlanta, Brian. What's up, boo? He said cheers and congrats. So we appreciate that. And for everyone that's watching this after the fact and listening to this after the fact of doing the live, we appreciate you. Continue to share. You know, we still want to continue to grow and have bigger aspirations and goals and things like that for the show. So continue to share with your friends. And also continue to wash your hands, your legs, and your ass. That's very key and crucial.
That part.
And until next week, ciao.
Bye, y'all.